you have a lot of experience with crypto Twitter. I'm guessing you have a story there.
This is my third bull market now. The first one, I got lucky. The second one, I felt like I knew too much, or I knew enough. Then it came back to bite me. And I think crypto Twitter is to blame. So I turned $13,000 into $1 million in 2017.
This is your first bull run.
First bull run. I got out at the right time. And I got out almost entirely. I was like, I made my money. I'm going to go do something else. Then 2019 rolls around. My buddy's like, listen to the stock to flow model. And I go all the way back in. So I've got, I think I invested like $150,000, $200,000 back into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Late 2020, this is after COVID. This is after the government printed trillions of dollars. I'm seeing the writing on the wall of like, Bitcoin is poised to go on a run. Bitcoin was sitting at like 10,000. I'm like, it is about to explode. And so I ended up writing an ebook. I created a course teaching people how to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it started working, right? The price went to 15,000, 20,000. People could not get enough of me. My shit don't stink.
I wish I knew you back then, by the way. Could have got my grip.
So I'm riding high. Then Ethereum starts taking off. It's at $400. It screams to 1,000, ends up going to 4,000. Before we get to the top, like I know the signs as to like, these are the indicators that are going to hit. And I know that I should take profits there. I ended up not. I took 0 profits.
You listened to crypto Twitter.
And I listened to crypto Twitter. And not only did not take profits, but I would sell my altcoins and then put them back into Bitcoin, which meant I had a massive tax bill, but no cash to pay it. Terrible situation, right? And all of it is because what happens on crypto Twitter is they just tell you that it's never going down. You'd be an idiot to sell your Bitcoin now. Even though you're sitting on maybe $2 million of profit, you're like, well, if you just wait a little bit longer, you're going to sell on $4 million of profit. It was like they had the laser eyes. And you know, what I had told myself was, yeah, we're sitting at 60. It's probably going to drop 20, 25% back down to 40. And then we're off to the races to 100,000. Like that's just a done deal. That's how long the cycle is going to take. We shouldn't expect it to get to 100K now. It's going to take till September or even December. And so I was convinced that, you know, yeah, the price is frothy now. It's going to only drop down a little bit before it gets to 100. And so I just fell victim. I fell victim to the FOMO. Even though I knew better, I've got my rules in place and I'm not making the same mistake another time.
This whole situation, this whole like crypto Twitter doom story kind of happened after you made your course on crypto trading.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that affected the course at all? Previous to you actually, like, did you have a different view on crypto Twitter when you were creating the course?
No. Before I created the course, there wasn't a whole lot going on crypto Twitter because there wasn't, you know, Bitcoin wasn't making moves. The course was produced based on the years of research and things that I had found. Once I started getting into crypto Twitter too much, that I was like forgetting the things that I had taught in my course.
Right. You weren't following your own rules.
Wasn't following my own rules. Here's the simplest rule. This is the rule that I came up with in 2017. It basically would have had you sell in 2019 at the mid-cycle top. It would have had you sell in 2021, and it would have made it so that you wouldn't sell even today. And that's the Bitcoin Mayor multiple. I should charge money for this because but if you're in crypto Twitter, you know this multiple. I'm not making anything, but people discount it that it's actually valuable. You take the price of Bitcoin and you divide that by the 200-day moving average of the price of Bitcoin. And that gives you a multiple. When that multiple hits 2.4, you sell. What does that mean? Well, the 200-day moving average right now is sitting around $37,000. Multiply that by 2.4, you get around 86,000. So if tomorrow the Bitcoin price shot up to 86,000, I'm out. But as the price continues to go up and over time, the 200-day moving average continues to increase as well, which then increases where that top is going to be. So if the top doesn't happen for another month or two, the 200-day moving average could get up to 40 or 45, which then takes the 2.4 multiple to 100,000. We don't care where the price gets to. We want to look at this multiple, and that keeps us safe as to like, I know with no doubt in my mind that eventually the price of Bitcoin goes back to the average. The 200-day moving average is 37,000. I'm saying it will go back to the average, the 200-day moving average eventually. But by the time it goes back down, the moving average could move up. So the lesson is like, have rules beforehand. Have an amount of money. You're like, if I make this amount, I need to take profits.
Don't listen to the people on crypto Twitter.
No.
Don't listen to all the hype and roll.
That's where you're going to have a fear of missing out. And that is where you make mistakes. When you operate out of fear is when you make mistakes.
It's emotional decision making, man. It's all bad.
That's why you get the rules, is so that you take out the emotions.